Alright, what's going on, everybody? I believe we are now live. One, two, three, four. Okay, my thing's being a little bit laggy. Hold on. Okay, my thing's being a little bit laggy. There we go. Now it's working. Gonna get it set up in Discord and then we can start. I wanted to start a little bit earlier, but I was finishing up today's upload, so that's why we're starting a little bit later. But that's why I usually like to start the draft streams on time, so I give myself a little bit extra, like, room for margin. This time I happen to need that extra time, clearly. So, the plan was the stream was going to start at 3:45, the draft was going to start at 4. But since we're starting the stream at 4, I think we're going to start the draft at, like, 4:05. So for those already here who are coaches, draft boards are highly encouraged because I would prefer to not be sitting here all day to waiting for you people to make your picks. Boom. And boom. So before we start, as we wait for people to trickle in, we can take a look at the season schedule. I'm curious to see who they have the Bucks playing week 1. Since, of course, they were the defending champs. They don't play the Jags this year, do they? No, I don't think so. Yeah, no. I don't believe they do. Ooh, hold on. Let me open up the chat real quick. We can also start to get an idea of what games we'd want to see, particularly earlier in the year. Later in the year, obviously, it'll be more so based on who is good. What's good, Lucario, Pokemon, Noob, Crockett, Jackson, Boomy? What's good, everybody? Is this season? There are 2 more seasons. So this one, an off-season, and then the last season. So we're going to do 2 more. If all your players are gone, this will be bogus. You're probably right. You are ready to draft. I bet you are. I'll do all the position changes off camera before the roster video. What's good, Mr. Rob? Welcome. All right, so the Bucks play the Cardinals. That's a good game. Yes, they gave us a good game, unlike in real life. No one's trying to see Dallas get killed. But this is a good game. I know the Bucks are... No, they're not CPU, but their coach isn't overly active. But I'd still like to watch this. What other games are interesting? Cougars, Raiders, the debut of quarterback Marvin Jones, if he starts. Jets, Jags, AFC... So we had the AFC Championship rematch on Sunday night, and the NFC Championship rematch on Thursday night. That's kind of cool. Steamers, Rams isn't bad. Diablos, Panthers is a good game. OFL Bowl rematch from a couple years ago. Chiefs, Saints is interesting. Niners, Dolphins isn't bad. Thunderbirds, Bulldogs isn't bad. Okay, so we've definitely got some options. Got to state cuts this week. Meet was 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's a while. Past 3 days, that's a lot of... What, swimming? You guys play the Titans week 1, so you better win. You better clap the Titans. What's good, Pepper Jack? Welcome. Alright, we can go through this a little bit quicker. We really only care about week 1 and the Thanksgiving games. For the most part. Because at this point, we don't really know who's going to be good. So, these games almost like... We don't know which ones we're going to vote. Unless there's one that really pops out. Alright, the Thanksgiving games. Jags, Lions. Okay. Ravens, Dallas, and Saints. Those are 3 good games. Okay. I'm impressed, EA. I mean, Dallas isn't all that special, but maybe Matt Woodard breaks out this year. This is our year. It could be. Maybe Deebo Samuel was the missing piece all along. Him and his $40 million salary. You only scouted D linemen? Well, I mean, I have about 20,000 defensive linemen, so you never really can have too many. I should probably get my phone out so I can check draft boards, because I need a tab open for the chat and for the spreadsheet, but I also need Discord open. The Raiders should re-sign Jeff Heath. Wow, what a sad YouTube notification. Alright, let's get this one started. So the Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock. Since they traded for this pick yesterday, it has not been a secret. Lucario has said he's picking quarterback Marvin Jones. I already wrote it in the spreadsheet. He has DM'd me to pick Marvin Jones as well as publicly stated. So just so we can get confirmation with him, will quarterback Marvin Jones be the selection? Did Pro send a board? I don't think he did. I could be wrong, but yeah, his last DM was about signing Debo. Okay. If Marvin Jones is really good, you could go all the way? Maybe. I mean, he's a very unique quarterback. I'm pretty sure he was early first-round talent as well. So Marvin Jones, 78 hidden. That's pretty solid. Okay, let's put it in the spreadsheet. I already had his name written down because I knew he was going to be the pick. I don't mind it. Colbert can't really stay healthy. I would have built around Eddie Small, but I am biased towards Eddie Small because he's like my favorite random player. So Marvin Jones is 99 throw power, 99 throw on the run, and 99 speed. So he has some stats that really pop out. His awareness, play action, and deep accuracy are not great, but they're not awful. So this is an interesting player who I'm excited to see develop. Rip Colbert, indeed. He doesn't deserve this. Okay, the Steelers are CPU, so this is a sim. I would be surprised if it's not Walt Bradshaw. They picked Brian Buttclencher, the offensive tackle, and he is an 85. Wow, okay. Does this mean Assblaster is going to be an 85 too? It better. Wow. Alright, so that will bring up the Eagles. Meals, I don't know if he's here. I know he sent me a board. And the top player on his board is still available. And it is cornerback Samwise Sutton out of Boise State, who is a 77 with normal. I thought Sutton was going to be a little bit better, to be honest, because FG's made some really good corners so far. I don't know. I just had a weird feeling he was going to be one of the X-Factor players in this class. But I guess we're getting our answer that he's not. Still looks pretty solid. Solid catching. Good zone. Decent man. So he's not outstanding, but he's not bad either. Alright, Apple. Does Apple know who he wants? I don't think so. A little bit surprised Bradshaw fell out of the top 3. Who is up after 4? We have New England. That's a sim. If New England gets Walt Bradshaw, I'm going to be salty because their defensive line's already loaded as is. Give me Jalen Minton, right end. Please be hidden and better than a 78. Pretty please. Well, you got one of your wishes. He is a 76 with hidden. So Walt Bradshaw falls out of the top 4. Didn't see that coming going into the day. So Minton is very fast. His finesse moves are oddly low, though. 89 power, 59 player X. So he's interesting. He's an interesting player. We'll put it at that. Who are New England's defensive tackles? They're still, I think, going to pick Walt anyway. They'd be kind of dumb not to. Could you give 15 and 30 to the Pats? No, because they're CPU. If you guys wanted Walt, you should have moved up to 3 or 4. Oh, so they kind of need a defensive tackle. So this, I might as well just write his name in the spreadsheet. Right? I might as well. Yeah, he is an 83. Wow. Assblaster is still on the board after 5. Will he be on the board after 6? No, he goes to Buffalo, and Adrian Assblaster is a 76. I'm a little bit surprised he's not higher, considering Buttclencher was an 85. Alright, so the Packers are up. So Pokemon, I know he sent something in. You're doing Timmy Turner, defensive end. Okay. He is a 76 with hidden. Not bad. 76. With hidden. So what are the Packers getting in Timmy? Good power, good athletic. Another guy who does not have any finesse moves at all, but overall, pretty solid. Yes, FG definitely memed some of these names. The Sentinels are up. Who is the highest projected player? Picasso, Grubbs, Trey. Are they going to pick another receiver? If we got like Tubbets, or could they surprise down the board one of these defensive players? All right, Orlando selects Brett Blythe, who is a 73. I know Romer did not send a board. Well, I should have checked this prior, but he didn't. No, okay, good. I was worried. I was worried for a sec. I didn't think he said something, but yeah, no, we're good. Okay. So Brett Blythe is a 73. I don't think Nick is here. I know he sent something. Where is Nick? Okay. All right, so the top player on his board is wide receiver Trayvon Tubbets out of Oregon. He is a 74 with normal. Normal is not ideal, but you can make wide receivers good in this game. As long as you put him in the slot and get his numbers up, you could probably get his dev up fairly easily. Did Holmes get traded to the Raiders? Yes, he is. Timmy Turner is not still on the board. He was picked by the Packers. 93 speed. He has good hands. Decent route runner. Why is he only a 74? He seems quite good. I know 74 normal isn't outstanding, but I don't really have a major issue with that pick. You've made a useless pick. You wanted 78 hitting, you got 76 hitting. That's not that much of a difference. Titans at 10. They get running back Picasso Grubbs. Interesting. Do they still have Philip Lindsay? They might. The Titans are trying to become interesting. He is the Chiefs, Boomy. Who is Tennessee's starting running back? It is, I guess, Picasso Grubbs now. So they let Lindsey go. Okay. I didn't realize that. All right. Did Naruto send me a board? I do not think he did. No, he did not. Okay. Texans select offensive tackle Holton Haggins out of LSU. He is a 75. Bengals is a CPU. That's a sim. And they get wide receiver Britton Jennings, another Oregon receiver. I think both of the top receivers were Oregon. Fitting that I'm wearing my my Oregon shirt today. All right, so Kansas City. Who would you like, Mr. Cobra? The fourth pick in the draft is currently a backup. Well, I think that's more so because you happen to have a good defensive line. I mean, a 78 and a 76 is not really much of a difference at all. You have a 65 center. That's better than my center. Because I don't have any. Alright, who do you want, Cobra? Alright, he has DM'd me that he wants center Enrique Sanchez. Enrique is a 72 with normal. But he's probably a fringe starting caliber player, which for an offensive lineman you really can't get overly upset about. He's pretty strong. He doesn't have any glaring weaknesses. I mean, run blocking he's not outstanding. He's a good pass blocker, though. How big is he? 6'3", 294, so not the biggest. Am I drafting? No, I am not drafting. If anyone wants the 13th pick in the second round, along with my 4s and 5s, feel free to offer in DMs. Because I don't really need these picks. I'm looking for offensive linemen who are cheap. Like, really cheap. Because we're dirt broke. Alright, who's on the board? The Bengals are back on the board. Oh yeah, they got a pick from Memphis. So this is a sin. They get safety Marcus Billups out of Florida, who is a 73. So that'll bring you up Arizona. Defensive tackle Craig Lawton. Your offensive line. Well, there are a few offensive linemen on the board who you could have picked. Or you could trade someone for an offensive lineman. It's Craig Lawton. He is a 75. That's not terrible. Not a ton of devs so far. We only have 3 hidden. And that's of the players who haven't been simmed. Those are of the players who've actually been picked. So there are probably more hidden down the board. I'll do D. Here's this. I don't have the first. We'll get back to Simeon in a second. I don't have the first, but I'll do my 3 highest picks. Well, no, I don't have enough money for D-Hop because I'm dirt broke. Oh, well, the D-Hop hope was fun while it lasted. All right, New Orleans. Jose did not send a board, but he does get a good player. Defensive tackle Brandon Brown, who is a 76, so he's higher than the defensive tackle who just went. All right, the Lions, I know they sent me a board. Let's see. Imagine not having money. F in the chat. All right, so Detroit wants strong safety Roman Hooker out of Ohio State. He is a 74. Never normal. Jeez, are we going to get any hiddens? Literally, wait, why'd I write hidden for the defensive tackle? He is normal. Not terrible, but not outstanding either. All right, who's up next? Carolina. Mr. Rob is probably here. I don't know if he sent me anything, but he's probably here. Left outside linebacker, Brendan Duval. Alrighty. Another normal. Jeez, when are we going to get some hiddens? 75 is not bad. We haven't had any, like, awful busts so far. The lowest rated player to be picked is 73. So, not a lot of bad players, but not a lot of great players either. Alright, Chargers. Pretty sure this is a sim. Let's check. Let me just double... No, Pro did not send me a board. Yeah, I checked prior, because Crockett was curious. Alright, Chargers at 19. They select defensive end Daniel Poe. Wasn't there a first-round pick out of Alabama last year, too? Michael Flynn, the receiver. He is a 75. Portland is a sim. They get wide receiver Chad Shields, who is also a 75. Colin specifically DM'd me to sim his picks, I believe. Right? Yes, he did. And the Cougars get cornerback Abdul Lamb, who is also 70. Wow, 4 75s in a row. KC is back up. Who do you want, Cobra? After the Chiefs, we're looking at Bills, Thunderbirds, Bulldogs, Rams, Jets, Cardinals, Jags, and Bucks to round out the first round. I did not update the spreadsheet after today's trades. I probably should have done that. Oh well. It's not a big deal. Yes, Toronto is 3 picks in a row. Kind of wild. Alright, let me pull up Nick's board because I know it's coming soon. Who do we want, Cobra? I'll scroll a little bit so you can get some inspiration. Why did Nick get all these? Well, Nick sent me a board, but I guess he's not here yet. You DM me, yes, and that player was picked 20 picks ago. So you're going to have to pick someone else because he is long gone. You're going to need a different human. I checked DMs, he's gone. He DM'd me the player who went at 2. Brian Buttclitcher. Don't DM another player who's gone, please. I mean, there's literally a spreadsheet you can check. Or just look at the players around the board right here on the screen. And now he DM'd me the player who went at 4. Yikes. This is bad. This is real bad. You have all these players on the board who you could pick. Buttclitcher was definitely dropping this far, indeed. Why is everyone gone? Because these teams are smart. There hasn't been a bust yet. The lowest rated player to be picked is a 73, which is quite impressive, I've got to say. You guys have done well. Rashawn Scandrick. Okay, thank the Lord, an actual person who was on the board. And he is also a 75. Alright, Bills is a sim. Who will they be pairing up with Ass Blaster? Alright, Buffalo. Before we get to 3 straight Toronto picks, I love how the Thunderbirds own like 10% of the draft. They picked defensive end Cole Rhodes, the lowest rated player to be picked. He is a 70. Alright, Toronto fun. Back-to-back-to-back picks for the Thunderbirds. Alright, the first player is a duplicate position, but I will go based on his order. So that would be wide receiver Bradley Pollard, who is a 72 with normal. After that, he wants linebacker Morphus McCollum. Finally, a hidden. Took us a while. There we go. He is a 72 with hidden. And then next on his list is middle linebacker DJ Lewis, who is a 70 with normal. Alright, so 3 straight Thunder picks are now Thunderbird picks are done. Bulldogs is a sim, they get David Bryant. He is a 73. Ian is on the clock. Do the Rams know what they want to do here? I know Ian was here. He sent a board for one of his later picks, but not this one. So if he doesn't say anything within the next minute, I'll just sim it. Who is the best wide receiver available? That would be Roy Johnson. And for anyone who needs a reminder, here are the top players on the board. So you guys can negotiate, but please don't take 20 years, because we've got 6 more rounds to go through. You and Ian have struck a deal. Okay. Cool beans. Alright, lay it out in the chat or in the Discord. I don't really care. As long as both people say they agree to it. Could involve this man, Mr. Hopkins. Who do the Ravens want here? Will we see the quarterback factory continuing? DeAndre Hopkins for 28 straight up. So, as long as I can get Ian to confirm it in Discord or in the chat, it will go through. What is the Rams receiving situation looking like? Hold on. I want to see. Okay. Yeah, this receiving core is kind of loaded. Alright, I need Ian to say he agrees, and then we can do it. Seems like kind of an odd trade for the Ravens. Their receiving core is worse than the Rams. Okay, Ian has said he agrees in Discord, so if the trade is good, and the Ravens are on the clock. Hold on, let me go back to username Uz. He picked a quarterback. Wouldn't you know it? Why am I not surprised? How many different quarterbacks have the Ravens had on their roster this offseason? Like 10? Well, I guess this is number 11, Andy Morrison, out of Arizona State, and he is a 71 with normal. So is this worth it for DeAndre Hopkins? What do we think? Who does Ravens have on their roster other than him and Roseman? Do they have anyone else I'm forgetting about? He looks pretty well-rounded. Doesn't pop out anywhere specific, but he doesn't have any glaring weaknesses either. So will he probably be the starter? I would think he'd start over Big Ben Roseman. Let me see. Yeah, the only other quarterback on the team is Ben Roseman. So, I guess Morrison's the starter in Baltimore. Is he the guy? Alright, I know Perry did not send me anything, so that's a sim. They go Sidney Green. Still nobody below 70. I'm impressed. So that means we've really seen only solid players. Maybe not a lot of these guys turn out to be great, but some of these guys are going to be, or at least most of them are going to be contributing starters. Who all needs a quarterback? The Ravens do. I'm half kidding. Also, oh, shoot. Did not mean to do that. Okay. So the Cardinals, don't worry. I did not mean to send that pick. I have an idea of how we can go about this. So, we'll find a team who needs a tight end. We'll give them Randy McGraw, and the Cardinals can pick their player they want. And Nick wants Zach Campanaro. Okay. So who, do the Steelers need a tight end? If they do, we can just have them swap. My bad, I was not paying attention. But yes, Nick will get his player. Yeah, they do. Okay. So the Steelers will get McGraw, and the Cardinals will get Campanaro. So technically, still, no 70 or below players have been picked. Trade alert. Wow, the Rams are really bulking up on their receiving core. 4th round pick for Zach Pascal. How many receivers does he need? Like 12? No, RMP is not here, so this would be a sim. Take it back, Nick. I want him. Who? McGraw? Campanero's the Cardinals pick. He's going to the Cardinals. That is not changing. Because he would have been the pick at 30. So that wouldn't be fair to not let him get him. Just because I made an oopsies. For a 4th rounder, 105. Both have agreed. So this trade is good. Not taking it back? Yeah, no reason to. Don't. Trying to get a second? Well, I mean, I have a second that I don't want. Are there any offensive linemen who are starting caliber who you'd be willing to trade? Because I am looking for offensive linemen, and that's about it. All right, Jacksonville gets Zach Ziggity, the Mississippi Valley State legend. Of course, it goes to the team whose coach is named after another Mississippi Valley State legend. How fitting. That's beautiful. I accidentally put him under Arizona. Here, let me write Campanaro for the Cardinals pick. Alright, and then the Bucks at 32 get Luke Taylor. So unless Campanaro is lower than a 70, we will go the entire first round with nobody lower than a 70 getting picked. That is pretty incredible. Because technically the tight end McGraw is technically not a first round pick. Memphis is here. Good. I almost sent over that pick too. Alright, who's Pepper Jack 1? I don't know if he's sent a board or not. Let me see. I know he is here. Or he was here a minute ago. Campanaro should be... Well, I don't know if he'll be that good. I mean, maybe he will. I don't remember what his true talent was. Alright, Pepper Jack. Who do we want? Can I go to corner? Boom. You want a tight end? Well, you can, if you want, you can take Randy McGraw, who's a 67. So I assume you probably would not want that. But all the tight ends except for Campanaro are available for the taking. Cornerback Edwards. Okie dokie. Sidney Edwards is a pick. He is a 69. Nice. Alright, so this is the Campanaro pick to the Cardinals. And he is a 72 with hidden. Alright. So I guess this is the Darren Waller replacement. 93 catching. 81 speed. He cannot block worth a damn, but he's fast and he can catch. There you go. Alright, Eagles. Mule sent aboard. I assume there are still players left. Yes, there is. So the Eagles will be selecting center Anthony Bird, who is a 74. Not bad. Actually quite good. This is a starting caliber offensive lineman. Raiders, who does Lucario want? I know he did send something for his second round picks, I think. Yes, he did. And the player he wants is left guard AJ Prevost, who is a 72. Give you a second. Should I not have done that? You should have said something before you were up. To be fair, you should have known your pick was here. You were trying to trade. Well, I apologize. I'll give you a minute. If you can come up with a trade for this pick, and I will allow it. I mean, Prevost is fine. He's a 72. Good pick. How come you didn't see Edwards' stats? Did I not show them? If I didn't, that's my bad. Yeah, I think if I go to them now, it would, like, glitch. So, if I didn't, that's my bad. It's fine. Okie dokie. That's my bad. Okay, so New England is a sim. They get LaJarvis Flowers, who is a very nice 69. But if you see your pick coming up towards the top, just be prepared shortly after to make a pick, or if you want to trade it, make a trade. Because if you send a board, I'm going to go to the board. Bills is a sim. They get Richard Flanagan. I don't know if Pokemon is here. Who does he want? He was here. I don't know if he still is. I think so. You always pick so. Yes, you picked yours super quickly. To your credit, and I appreciate that because we appreciate quick picks. You traded your last decent wide receiver. Are we gonna slander Tack Shoddy like that? All right. Do any of these humans catch your eye? Divins is a 68 with normal. 69 with normal. I can't read. But the Packers' receiving core is not great, so he should be able to play. Because it is kind of bad. Now, Sam Darnold did make them look like all-stars, to be fair. Did I see your DM? I am now seeing it. Alright, Orlando is a sim. Does Nick have anybody left on his board? His board was, like, surprisingly short, considering he had 25 picks. Orlando gets safety Quincy Brown, who's a 73. Looks like everybody on Nick's board is gone, so I guess we'll be simming his picks until he gets here, if he gets here. And they get tight end Casey Watkins, who is a nice 69. Is Toronto going to have enough roster spots for all these people? You didn't trade Shoddy. You just said you traded your last decent receiver. So that would imply that Tack Shoddy is not decent. Therefore, you're slandering him. Titans get Jerome Lowry, who is a 70. And then Toronto will pick a 73 linebacker, Justin Bryson. Alright, that'll bring you up the Steamers. Then after that, us, but we will not stay on the clock. Spoiler alert. Shoddy is probably like an 80. I like your draft so far? I do. I think you're doing pretty good. Alright, who do you want, Pepper Jack, if you're still here, which I think so. Right guard, McGinnis. Blake McGinnis. He is a 70. Alright. That brings up the Diablos, but this pick is going to Vegas. How do I like that second round pick? Well, I don't like it at all, but not... I will like it, because I'm about to get a good player, or at least I think so. If I have enough money. I might not have enough. Alright, so I said I wanted offensive line. He said he is a young 75 guard. So I will assume that is Cody Boone. Yes. Cody Boone and a future 3. This is what we have agreed on. Just to confirm, this is what you want to do. And I have 80K. Yes, I have enough money. And I get a starter, which I need badly. So just to confirm, this is what we want to do. I'll write it into Discord. How old is Boone? 25? Yes, okay. Alright, you, sir, have got a... Hold on. Deal. So who do the Raiders want? Trade him to me. Who, the guard? Will give you a good offer. Which would need a starting offensive lineman. Can you trade the tight end to you immediately? Well, I have to do it after I sim past rookie signings, and I don't really want to do that right after the draft. So I technically can't, but in the next roster video, you'll see that the two have been swapped. KD Cats, another quarterback. Okay. 73 hidden. Looks like the Ravens picked the wrong quarterback. So the two best QBs in the class so far are both on the Raiders with Colbert. Interesting. Good pick. All right, the Bengals get Jabal Godwin. All right, does Ian have a player he wants, or is he here? Because I don't know if he's here. After him, we got New Orleans, San Francisco, Carolina, Kansas City, Vegas, and the Cougars. So if your team is on the thing, get ready. Ravens are horrible quarterback evaluators, indeed. And evaluators. I can't read. All right, so I'll give Ian a minute. But if Ian is not here, alright, it does not look like Ian is here, so I guess we'll sim. And his board was just for his 3rd round pick, correct? Yes. Tyrese McClendon, a 70. Are there any 1st round players left on the board? By the way. I don't know. Maybe. No, the 1st rounders are gone. Why would people let him fall? Who, the guy you want? When is your next pick? 3rd round? Saints. That's a sim. They get Dante McGee. Dante is a 68. Alright, I know Husker sent me something. Let's see. Alright, the top player on his board is still there, not including the guys who were 1st round projected. And his pick is defensive tackle R.J. Meredith out of Oklahoma, who is a 71. All right, Carolina, Mr. Rob is on the board. Raiders have 2 picks coming up. The Raiders have a sneaky lot of picks. Like, we obviously know the Thunderbirds own, like, a ton. But the Raiders kind of have a lot, too. Right tackle, Sean Polk. He is a 68 with normal. That'll bring up Kansas City. Who does Cobra want? I think Cobra said he had a player in mind. I might be wrong, but I think he said that. Good combine and good first rating. Well, maybe he happens to be a gem. Or maybe he does suck. I don't know who you're talking about, so I can't confirm or deny. Wide receiver Green. Oh, yeah, you DM'd this to me. Dion Green out of Illinois. 67. Alright, that'll bring up the Raiders. Raiders have the next 2 picks of people here. So, Lucario, you might want to think of 2 guys. Because the Cougars who are in the middle, that would be a sim. I'll give you some time. I won't give more than like a few minutes, but I won't pick a player right. Well, you didn't even... I don't think there anybody left on your board, so I can't technically pick someone now. Welcome to my slot, nerd. Well, if you put him in the slot, he actually might be kind of good. Because slot receivers are good in this game. Alright, Lucario, do you have any idea of what you want to do? In the meantime, we have another trade that I have agreed to. Wide receiver. Okie dokie. What am I doing? There we go. In the meantime, as you think about it, I'll put the new trade in. And then hopefully you have your choice. You hate falling asleep and not doing your ratings. Oof. He is a right guard. Yes, Devontae Bigby. Oh, wait, no, I'm broke. Hold on. It's fine. All right, Boomy, do you have any interest in... Oh, dear, I don't have anyone bad. Do you have any interest in these 2 for 3? Just for 3, with nothing else in it. Because I'm broke. Okay, alright, sweet. Let me just put this in. He is 24, 60. This really is not that good of a deal for me, but I don't really have much of a choice. Jackson is 25, 64. All right, boom. The offensive line is being assembled. All right, Lucario, it's been about 5 minutes, so please make a pick or a trade. Do I want Harrison Phillips? No, because he would probably be our water boy. Next pick for Trey Flowers. Okay, I'll put that in. Hopefully Lucario has made up his mind because we've been on this pick for a while. So, all right, Roy Johnson. But remember, you have another pick coming up, so you can also pick somebody else. My team is a 94, indeed. You guys should have actually tried to get Jeffrey Simmons and Bradley Chubb and not let me steal them. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Especially Chubb. The contract I gave him wasn't even all that good. Why am I going on the Raiders? No, I'm on the Ravens. No, okay, I got it right. So Trey Flowers for Carolina's next pick. Alright, can I have Boomy officially agree, and then we can do it, and then we can pick Big Roy. Where are... No, I want the Panthers, not the Ravens. What am I doing? There we go. For 82. You're not happy with your cap position? I feel you. You agree? Okie dokie. He is a 31-89 superstar. All right, cool. So Roy Johnson is going to the Raiders. And then do you have any idea what you want to do with your next pick? Highway robbery? I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, Boomy does not have a ton of money. And Trey Flowers wouldn't really be a starter. So I don't blame him. And then for Carolina, it's a great trade. All right, Roy is 67. What a guy. You give him cats in a second, but he has nobody good. Or at least nobody good and cheap. Lance Redmond, 71. Really, anybody above a 70 at this point is quite good. Because it is hard to come by good players at this stage of the draft. All right, Raiders are back up after that. Bills, Snowhawks, Thunderbirds, Bulldogs, Rams, Jets, Thunderbirds, Jags, and Bucks. It seems like a lot of simming. Roy has launch sleeves. He's a bust. All right, here are the centers. Yeah, I don't think anyone else who's here has a second-round pick. Because Bills are CPU, Snowhawks are CPU, Thunderbirds is Sim, Bulldogs is... Yeah, a lot of those are Sims. All right, do any of these people catch your eye? Snowhawks is here. Okay, what's good, Wesley? If there are any, I think you guys are up. You're like 2 picks away. So, if you guys want to pick a player, here are the top players on the board. Why can't the Chargers have picks? I don't know. That's a good question. Your defense sack you drafted is getting 10. That's a lot of sacks. I don't know about 10. Jude Durbin. 50! Oh my gosh! Yikes! The lowest pick we've had so far is like a 67, and then all of a sudden a 50. Good lord! Yikes! That's bad! Ouch! Alright, Bills is said that'll bring us to the Snowhawks. Stephon Brown, 66. He is the second lowest player to be picked other than the 50. Jeez. Alrighty, Wesley, is there anybody in specific you want, or should I sim? That is a meme. That's our first true meme. Although Butt Clincher and Ass Blaster technically count. He wears 69. That's true. You better start him. He has to start. Alright, is there anybody you want for the Snowhawks, or should I just sim the pick? If he doesn't say anything within, like, the next minute, we'll probably just sim it. Daniel Crimer, wide receiver. Okie dokie. Out of Oregon State. And he is a 68. Have we had any hit-ins in the second round? Cats. And then technically Campanaro, although he doesn't really count. Oh boy, another trade. Ravens have made a lot of trades today. Jeez. Don't forget to make Jude Durbin the starting punter. Alright, bet. Alright, so they both agreed. Okay, cool. So Charles Amenahu to the Ravens for a 6 and Andrus Pete. Campanaro equals the next Darren Waller? Possibly. Alright, so I think we're just going to sim out the rest of the second round because I don't think any of them are here or have boards. Campanaro was pretty fast. I mean, he's not as fast as Waller, but I think his speed was like mid-80s. Excuse me. I did not mean to go on the Dolphins. We want us. There we go. And now your first rounder can start, yeah. Alright, Toronto picks Benny Barkley. What a name. Benny is a 71. 82 is not, it's also not that slow either, especially for a tight end. Michael Johnson, 66. The Bulldogs get a 64. Yeah, this is where we're really entering the struggle zone. Kerry Martin, 64. Rams get Travis Bradham. I think a lot of people scouted him. He is a 70, so for good reason. The Jets get Reggie Reed, 69. Nice. Alright, so we made it through 2 rounds in an hour. That's not terrible, especially considering it's the first couple rounds and the next few will go quicker. Dante Smith to Toronto. He is a 69. Jacksonville gets running back Stevie Hicks, who's a 70. And then the Bucks get Kai Huntington. Who is a 66. Alrighty, so that will do it for the first 2. I know the Lions have a board, so we can actually pick a human. We want Detroit. Justice Chancellor, 68. Alright, after this we got Steelers, Eagles, Colts, Pats, Bills, Thunderbirds, Sentinels, Cowboys. Those are all the teams who are up shortly. All right, so Pittsburgh is a sim. And they get DeMarcus Barksdale. I'm probably only going to write names now on the spreadsheet, so we can speed it up a little bit. All right, Eagles, Meals is aboard. Who do the Eagles want? Only OTs remember the Colt McDonald era. That's facts. Okay, so the Eagles want... I think I know who their pick is. Where are the Eagles? Why am I blind? There they are. Yeah, the next player on his board after his second-round pick is still there, and that is cornerback Tracy Snell, who is a 70. Meals having another good draft. What's new? Remember the time... Oh, yeah, you were going to be an Eagle. I totally remember that. It seemed like a foregone conclusion that it was going to happen, and then it didn't. All right, Colts, Apple, who do we want? Wide receiver is not a need, but you want one. Okay. Is there anyone specific? What is good, Nick? Welcome. We have just started the third round. You guys have picked like 8 players so far. So if you want to see the spreadsheet, they are all listed in there. And you guys pick pretty soon. I think you're the next user team up. Justin Ross, okay, I believe he was pretty popular. 69, nice. No, I think Nick had one hidden of the picks that weren't simmed. Yeah, Morphus McCollum had hidden, but Tubbett said normal, Lewis had normal, and the other receiver he picked, Britton Jennings, I think, had normal. No, not Jennings. It was Pollard who had normal. New England and Buffalo are Sims. The Patriots get Ernest Ridley, who is a 68. And then the Bills, no, I don't want to quit. I should probably save. That's probably a wise idea. And Buffalo get the quarterback, Matthew Mayer. They still have Stafford, right? Stafford wasn't a free agent, I don't think. Was he? He can't be highly rated at all. Alright, then we can check who the Thunderbirds have picked so far, just so Nick knows. Okay, they still have Stafford. I thought he was lower than that, to be honest. But they still kind of need a quarterback. Need to trade up badly? Well, the teams you should be talking to are Toronto, Orlando, Dallas, Titans, Texans, Steamers, and Steamers, because they all have picks very shortly. What the... Oh! I know... Okay, I know how we can check it. Hold on. I can go to Thunderbirds. There we go. Okay. So, Tubbets was a 74 normal. Pollard was a 72 normal. McCollum was 72 hidden. Lewis was 70 normal. Watkins was 69. Bryson was a 73. Barkley was, I think, a 71. Johnson was a 66. And Smith was a 69. Who's had the best drafts? Me. But Lucario, you drafted a 50. And 2 players who can't see the field together, with Katz and Marvin. Can you see center? Here is center. Good thing the guy Lucario picked is off the board, so you can dodge that bullet. Did you draft 2 hidden depth quarterbacks, Fo? No, I did not, to be fair. What if those 2 are the only 2 hidden depth quarterbacks in the entire draft? That would be really funny. You drafted Roquan with your first. Technically, that's true. I guess I drafted Derwin James with mine. Anybody catch your eye? Or trade? In fairness, you would have, but you have this guy named Smirnov. You're telling me Smirnov and Katie Katz can't compliment each other? I'm kidding. Katie Katz would be a nice clipboard holder. Left guard, Jared Big Cox. Jared is a 68. Alright, we have a few Sims. I think the next one would be the Steamers. That means you drafted Dawson Nance with your pick, yeah. A 73, Kai Elam. Best pick of the 3rd round so far, I believe. Alright, Dallas gets Nathan Childs. The Titans pick Joseph Flynn. Joseph is a 68. Houston gets Easton Stern. So Memphis is back-to-back picks. A lot of back-to-back picks here. And then I know Toronto prized a couple instances with 3 in a row. All right, Pepper Jack, who do you want with your 2 picks or trade? If you want to do that too. Yeah, Pepper Jack is here. Okay, good. So, is there anybody you want? Wide receiver strong, cornerback Session. Thank you for being quick. With both of them. Alright, so we got Big George, who is a 69. Nice. And then Session. Theo Session. 69 again. Double nice. Good work, Pepper Jack. Bengals is a sim. Then we got Jacksonville, New Orleans, Lions, Ravens, Chargers, and Raiders. So I think the next one here would be the Ravens. Bengals got Damon Harris, who is a running back. Sorry for taking a while. Just got here. Well, don't worry. Some people are being a lot slower, so you're good. Mike Cummings. So the Jaguars picked the Mississippi Valley State kid, and they got a guy named Cummings. RMP is winning this draft, and he hasn't even had to show up. Both of his picks, ratings-wise, are pretty good. And his other pick was a 72. We've got Dan Mills, guard. Oh, and then the Lions, he said after his first 2 picks, best available. So by that, I assume the top player projected every time, which in this case is Philip Davis. Who is a 65. Your draft has been enough. Who's the first pick again? Oh, yeah, the center, Enrique. All right, so this pick now belongs to Baltimore if the Trey Flowers trade. Trey Flowers has literally gotten flipped around like a bag of peanuts this offseason. I guess really since the last year. He was on San Fran, right? Then Toronto, then Baltimore, now Carolina. Is Boomy here? Oh, I just got a DM. He says he's here, but his internet is butt cheeks. Okay, that explains a lot. Ah, yes, good old Canadian internet. Brendan Burley is a shot. Who is Brendan? I don't know who. Oh, the linebacker. Okay. No, I did not mean to press that. I want square. 65. So the aftermath of the Trey Flowers trade is Trey Flowers for Brendan Burley. I know that doesn't look great, but it does mean cheaper. Ooh, what do we have here? All right, Chargers is Sim. That'll bring us to the Raiders. Eric Devine. All right, Raiders are up. You will most likely trade the quarterback for a bag of chips. That's the plan. You are trading. Okay, speaking of trades, I might as well put in the one I just did with Nick. I'm really losing all my players. Deontay Harris is next out. All right, team, please pick an off. We're about to pick, it looks like, because I'm about to get a somewhat high selection. So, let's see. Deontay Harris. All right, we'll do the players together and then the picks together. Where's Amadi? Huh? He was in the roster video. Okay, hold on. And then Lucario, do you have a trade agreed to? Why are you picking defensive line? Why not? Alright, which picks does Toronto have in the third round? 89 and 90. I will take 90 because I really don't care. I'm going to hope that Nick does not pick the player that the CPU would have picked for me. You have to go and you're kind of bored. Well, okie dokie. If you want to send a list of players you'd want to pick, you can do that, or I can just sim them. CD Gallup, Deontay, Reggie Rutledge, and the two receivers you got. That's pretty loaded. We want... Why am I going to the defensive end? Where's Wiley? Wiley is the left end. Okay. And Nasir... At least we get to bring Nasir back. I did not mean to take him out. Hold on. And the picks is a future 5. What the heck? Did that not work? Huh? What's it doing? I think that... What? That saved his money, so it should have worked. Why is that not working? Madden, I'm going to need you to cooperate here. This literally saves us money. And Toronto's not broke. How did your board hold up? Well, the top realistic player you wanted, the defensive tackle, R.J. Meredith, was that his name? He ended up being your pick. He was like a 71. For Adderley and Wiley. Please work, EA. This trade is perfectly legal. I literally have enough money for this. Huh? It says, look, 5.69 mil. It goes up. That's so weird. Why isn't it working? I know I'm broke, but it says I have enough. See, so if I do this, I don't have enough. But if I put Deontay Harris in, I do. And it won't work. How fast did your 9-man board go through? They were all gone after, like, pick 40. Add a pick? Okay, I'll try that. Because technically I am adding a pick. Here, I'll add one from his side. Oh, is it because of rookie reserve? Well, my rookie reserve wouldn't add up to 5 mil because I barely have any picks. Yeah, I just have 5s and 6s. Oh, I don't even have a future 5. Why did I think I had one? Okay, Nick, would you like 151 instead of the future 5? Because I thought I had one. The issue is Jeez, this is a mess. Hold on. Okay, so this better work. I don't know why it wouldn't. I'm so confused. It says we have it. Hold on. Let me try something else. Let me try it without pride. This is so weird. It says we have enough. I'm so confuzzled. Let me try it with just the picks. So... Alright, I just got an interesting DM. If this trade just does not go through, then I guess Deontay Harris is going elsewhere. So, we want a future 2. The Toronto 2 would be 58, yeah. And then 90 for Deontay Harris. Why won't this work? This is so dumb. There's literally no reason for this not to work. Okay, do I have to trade another player? Is that what it wants me to do? Okay, Nick, would you like Jake Butt for 3? That might be the only way this works. Cap penalty? Yeah, but wouldn't it... Huh? But why would it say I have positive cap space? Here, let's try this. All the players will still be on the roster in the preseason, right? Just trade the players and picks. Yeah, but the problem is it involves picks this year. That's the only issue. I have an idea. Hold on. Why don't we just do this trade in parts? Okay, I have a good idea. We can get this to work. So pick 90. That's the only pick in this year's draft. So yeah, we can just do this. And then we can swap the players in the preseason. Yeah, that works. That's what you were... yeah, I know that's what you were saying. You figured it out. Did I say I did? So pick 90 for Troy Pride. We'll do that now. So I have pick 90, and then we'll do the rest of it trade in the preseason. The Adventures of Being Broke. There we go. And then we have another trade. I can't trade players who have already been picked, though. Because it has Lucario trading Katie Katz and draft picks for Jack Conklin. The game can't let me trade Katz. So I guess this trade will be done in parts too. Jeez, this is a disaster, but we figured it out. My wall's looking for me to smash your head. We're almost done this disaster of a situation. Katie Katz, this third, 2... Wow, that's a lot of picks. So a third... No. The Packers are getting the picks. And they're giving up Conklin. Okay. Okay, now this is all making sense. Thank you for bearing with me, people. A 3 and 2 4s. I guess it doesn't matter, so we'll do the first and the last. So it's fair. Okay. Alright, this debacle is done with. So now we're all good. Now we can actually get back to drafting after like 10 minutes of trying to trade. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, Green Bay. Alright. Pokemon says he wants to see right tackles. If you randomly stop responding, you're knocked out of... Okay. Okay. So we can change this to the Packers. I wonder who the game is going to pick for us. I wonder if they're going to suck. Round 3 has been half the stream. Not really. Because we started round 3 at like 5. And the stream started at 4. So no, your math is off, Chief. Okay, Boomy, I'll check your head later. Alright, Pokemon, who do we want here? After this debacle, I would prefer to go a little bit faster to make up time. So, please pick a person soon. Maybe I shouldn't have paid Jeffrey Simmons $20 million. Maybe I regret doing that. At least he's off the books after this year. Center, Mike Freeman. Oh, wow, it's actually a good pick. Bang. 71 hidden. You were just having fun at the pool, but you unfortunately had to witness that disaster of a trade situation. That's like the first good player who's been drafted in the entire 3rd round. Alright, the Cougars get safety Taj Carroll. That brings us to the Steamers. Lucario could have really picked a 71 hidden center, but he just picked a 50 instead. That's sad. Alrighty, Pepperjack. You are still here, right? Yeah. He last said something 2 minutes ago, so probably, I assume. Middle linebacker, Linton. Oh, I could have just gone down to him because he's right there. Teron Linton. 62, but he has hidden. That's back-to-back hiddens. After not having any in like a while. So he sucks, but maybe he won't suck in like 2 years when we're technically done. But a hidden depth player can be used as a trade chip. Or he can be good possibly in Season 5 if he has X Factor or something. CPU, yeah, the CPU didn't even do all that bad for you. Alright, Rams. Okay, so Ian's board literally only was for his 3rd round pick, not for any of his earlier picks. But the guy he wants is still there. And that is punter J.J. Madden, who is a 74. Surprised it took this long to have a punter off the board. Alright, Snowhawks, Fenuz. Oh dear. I'm trading Deontay Harris game. Deontay Harris is good. So I would prefer for this pick to be somewhat good. Why does... Oh! Oh, the Thunderbirds are ahead of us. Okay. I wrote it wrong in my spreadsheet. So Toronto is up. And then it's us. Okay. I'm dumb. Joe Westbrook is a 67 running back. Maybe Miles Sanders replacement. Top defensive tackle. Darren Whitlock. Is that the pick here? Watch the game give us, like, a defensive lineman. I swear, if we pick a defensive lineman, I'm going to be triggered. I'd be good with literally just about anything else. I didn't even realize you were here. You probably should have said something, but... Okay, so you can make the pick with the Bulldogs pick, and I can just swap them. That is my bad. Unless you want Joe, but Joe's a 67. I don't know if you want him. But if anyone sees their team up on the thing, and I don't realize you're here for future reference, just make sure I know that you're here. Oh my goodness! 72 hidden. Hello. Why are we drafting so many good players? Huh. Well, there you go. And then we select a 62. At least it's an offensive lineman. To be fair, he sucks. He's not going to play. But it's an offensive lineman, so I can't get too mad. All right, Portland. I know it says London, but we can just swap the picks. If he used X Factor, that'd be funny. All right, so who do you want here, Wesley? Unless you want Joe, the 67 running back. If he is X Factor, that would be kind of funny. Quarterback. You want Malachi Fox? Who is Malachi Fox? Trade alert. Okay, I'll get to that after this pick. Alright, who do you want here, Wesley? Any of these players catch your eye? This third round is going way longer than planned. Dylan must be a bust. Maybe. Or maybe he's really good. I mean, 6'6", 227? Seems like a guy John Elway would like. Dom Dylan it is! 63. Okay, he just got a bust. Alright, looks like we will... Oh, no. Panthers have the pick in the third round. I think the rest will be Sims. Oh, hold on. Let me make the trade. So it was Anthony Miller to the Raiders for a future 1 and a current 5. Did both agree to it? I know they both said there's a trade. Yeah, they agreed. Okay, cool. Then it would be you. Yes, you are after Carolina. So it is a 5 and a future 1. Memphis doesn't have a first-round pick, I think, next year because of the Dawson Nance trade. So now they do. Take some picks in today's draft for good old Danny Dimes if anyone's interested. If you need a quarterback, you know who to call. Rams get Mike McMillan, 69. Nice. The Jets get Skylar Scott. All right, let's see the Carolina board. Moving Colbert to running back. Oh, dear Lord. All right, Panthers. Travis Bradham is gone, right? Yes, but Travis Bernard is not, but that's not who we're looking for. Reed is gone. Smith is gone. Hoskins is still on the board. Ben Hoskins. 68. Who is that Machoke guy? Ah, yes, good old Patrick Machoke. John Glover. And then the Bucks to round out the third select. Eric Baca. Alright, so Toronto starts off the fourth. We're going to try to go a little bit faster. Leaving Timmy Turner at left end? Okay. Probably... Okay, I can probably just delete that. Hold on, never mind. Because I know you put it in position changes, so I can... Oh, you already deleted it. Okay, perfect. Cornerback. Let's see here. Boom. Roderick Pickney. 66. Alright, I think the next one will be the Eagles. Steelers is a sim. And the Eagles... Where are the Eagles? There they are. Okay. Pittsburgh selects... I cannot read that. Bellamy. It's annoying having white on yellow. That is unpleasant. Alright, is anyone left on Mills' board? Yeah, the next guy is. Wow, Mills' board is played out really well. So he wants John Favors. 73. Why does Mills always draft so well? Yet his team always isn't good. That doesn't make sense. Alright, Colts. I don't think Apple's here. So I guess this is probably a sim. I don't think he's on a board. Colts. Where is Apple? He said sim. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any DM or anything. So we'll just sim. They get a 72. Wow. Dante Pendleton. The Patriots select Chris Hanna. What a guy. Bills get Malachi Fox. I know Malachi Fox got some hype for about 1 minute in this chat. He's a 65. Well, how 4 of your picks were either a wide receiver or a linebacker? Oh, wait, no, you're up. Okay. I almost skipped it. That would have been bad. So who does Nick want? Like the 15th rookie to be drafted to his team, and he has practically 15 more. Who is after him? Sentinels, Chiefs, Titans, Texans, Ravens, Packers. Okay, I don't know if Cobra's still here. I know Boomy is. And I think Pokemon probably is. Right guard, Colin Franklin. He's still the offensive lineman. Well, Franklin isn't any good, so it's not a big deal. 62. Oof. We all know you're starving for picks here, indeed. Alright, is Cobra still in the building? Sentinels get a center. Alright, is Cobra here? Does Cobra have a board? He does not have a board. If he's not here, we can send... What is happening in the basketball game? Because I have no idea. Okay, Milwaukee. Nice. Nice. Wide receiver Kendrick Winslow is your next pick. Okie dokie. Doesn't look like Cobra's here, so we'll sim. What if Kendrick Winslow goes? That's not Kendrick Winslow. That's Matt Bowie. Nick traded a 90 overall for 262 normals. Oof. That's... Yikes. Well, I mean, that's the fun of picks. Shot in the dark. Some of them are going to work, some of them are not. Cornerback Alex Meekins. And the Texans get not Kendrick Winslow. It's Heath Whitfield, who's a 70. All right, so Boom, you already said wide receiver Kendrick Winslow out of Texas is the pick. He is a 68. All right, Lucario said he was going to leave, so I don't... Oh, wait, no, this is Green Bay's pick. What the heck? Why did it just do that? Okay, I accidentally must have clicked square, so we can swap the pick with the Bengals, but since I made that mistake, Pokemon, I'll give you the option to keep this pick or pick a quarterback. I don't know why my thumb must have just slipped. But you can pick one of the quarterbacks, or you can keep the 70 receiver because of my mistake. You should... I'm giving you the option because you probably should keep him. But if there's a quarterback you want to take, then go for it. Keep? Okay, that's probably a good call. Because you already traded for a quarterback earlier with Katie Katz. Jason Whitaker. Big B was originally a 64 if normal. What is he now, like a 71? And now he's probably a starter. Julius Gilmore. The Texans get a... Wow, Houston's killing it in the 4th round. Quay Reed, 71. Is it normal, Dev? I don't know. Probably. Oh, wow, another 70. Jeez, Jared Hunt. I think we're officially at like the halfway point of the draft, but since there are less people making picks, we're going to go a lot faster, so we're probably going to be done, hopefully, within like 30 to 45 minutes. Quarterback alert. Willie Weeks. How did y'all let Walt Bretsch? I have no idea how he fell. I was surprised he didn't go at 2, and then the Eagles, they really liked Sutton. And the Colts, I guess Apple really liked Mitten. I don't think it'll let us check it now until the end, because whenever after you draft someone, if you go in here to click them, it's glitched. So, alright, who is highest on Rob's board? Let's see. I think the next guy is still there, I think. No, I'm wrong. Okay. Justin Ross is gone. Freeman is gone. Jared Hunt, just went, right? Yeah. Corey Felton, running back. Is he still there? Yes, he is. Corey Felton to Carolina. Alright, Chargers is a sim. They get Billups. The Raiders, Lucario is gone, so we will... The crowd is chanting Bucks in 6. Watch them get, killed in Game 5. That'd be a little bit funny. Alright, Lucario's in here. Raiders get running back Damian Spears. Cougars get Cam Swan, and that'll bring us to the Packers. After them, we got Pittsburgh, Snowhawks. Is the Snowhawks coach here? Because I know last time it caught me off guard. Texans, Thunderbirds, Bulldogs, Titans, Jets, Thunderbirds, Jags, Bulldogs. You've been here for... You said you were gone earlier. Well, I can do another swap. You want A.J. Irwin? I can do that swap for you with the Steelers. So the Steelers will get Spears. I thought you said you were leaving, though. Can't blame me. You said you were going to leave. You said you were here 5 minutes. Well, I must have missed it. Yeah, I guess I did. That's my fault. So you'll get Irwin. And now Pokemon can pick his quarterback. Norris Doris. What a guy. Please pick him. I didn't even know that was a person. I did not know there was a quarterback named Norris Doris. I totally missed that. We want Norris. Don't pick Nick Russell. What if Nick Russell's actually good and Doris sucks? That'd be kind of sad. He picks neither. Dylan Guy. Dylan Epstein. Is that who you want? He is a 60. He is 5'11". Shorty. Alright, we'll give the Steelers a punter and trade him to the Raiders. Irwin, was that his name? Yes, it was. A.J. Irwin. He is a 70. Alright, to go faster, I'm probably just going to copy the spreadsheet at the end instead of do it now, just so we can go a little bit quicker. Alright, are the Snowhawks here? I'm going to make sure to ask this time. Hold on, let me write like all the swaps I have to make, because there are a few. You're actually leaving and DMing me aboard. Okay, cool. Alright, Snowhawks guy's not here, so I can confidently sim. They pick Brett O'Neill. And Houston picks Jeremy Pollard. Alright, Toronto is up. Did you get J.J. Madden? Yes, you did. He is like a 74, I think. Doris, Morris. It's actually Norris Doris. You're wrong. But he's a pick anyway. Oh my goodness, he actually is good. I told you, I was trying to help you, Pokemon. I was trying to help you. 74 hidden. So what, is this Patrick Mahomes' backup? We need this guy starting. This guy should not be a backup. Pokemon, I tried to help you. Wow, this guy's actually really good. He's fast. He has good throw power, his accuracy. This guy is a beast. Oh my goodness. But Choke really is finished. I told you, Pokemon, I was trying to help you. Jeez. Norris Doris really is about to be the best quarterback in this class. Alright, London is a sim. They get a 71. Pagel. The Titans get McFarland. The Jets get Scott, and that brings us back to Toronto. Trade Mahomes. I'll take him to be my backup. Mahomes is due for... Yeah, Norris Doris can be the replacement, so you don't have to pay Mahomes. And then Machoke can go to Columbus. Because I know Jax will totally want him. So how will Nick follow up the best pick of a draft of Norris Doris? I had no clue that guy existed until 5 minutes ago, and now he's like my favorite player ever. Yes, I can totally afford Mahomes, because money doesn't exist. Felix Smallwood. Who is that? This is Felix Smallwood. He is a 63. Alright, the next one is Toronto. I think a very large majority of the picks left are going to be Knicks. See you, Ian. Alright, who's up after this pick? Hold on. Steelers, Eagles. Eagles is draft board. Colts, Patriots, Bills, and then back to Toronto. Does Meal still have guys left on his board? Meal's board is played out, like, perfectly. The next guy he wants is still there. Holy cow. Top right outside linebacker. Ben Headley. 63. Steelers get Miller. And the Eagles get left end Watson. He is a 66. Colts get Greg Griffin. Patriots get Niles Moore. And the Bills get Mario Bayless, a 71. All right, Toronto is back up. After this, we have Orlando, Dallas, Tennessee, Toronto, Memphis, and Indy. So Nick is up after this, and if Pepper Jack is still here, which it looks like he is. You've been just guessing, and you've somehow got two-headed. Well, Norris Doris, I guess the name might have been a little bit helpful, but the other guy, I don't know how you pulled that one off. Guessing is better than your scouting, I guess. Nolan Duval. 69. Nice. How many receivers you guys have? Like 10? Yeah, I'm pretty sure pretty much everybody, for the most part, is guessing, unless they found, like, some really good gem that they liked. Well, no, I want to send this pick. You have so many picks. Yes, you do. You have, like, 25. Thunderbirds are back up. He was your next pick. Were you going to pair him up with his brother, Will Duvall? They can be paired up on the bench together. Anybody you want? Guess you should do Jax's offer of Mahomes for my dignity. Wait, is this actually happening? It better not, because Jax has been calling him Machoke for the longest time. So if Mahomes joins the Caps, we are calling him Machoke. I'm changing his name in the game to Machoke. I wonder what the Caps would get back. Probably a lot of picks. That was a joke? Okay, good. That would have been funny if it wasn't. I mean, Jax did say he wanted a new quarterback, and he hasn't really gotten one. At least he wanted one at the beginning of the offseason. Marquestin is an absolute goated name. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, his rating is not very good. It's a 63. That'll bring us to Memphis. You are going to the pool. Well, have fun, my guy. Alright, after Pepper Jack, we got Colts, Bengals, Packers, Pokemon probably is here. Saints, Lions, Panthers, that's draft board. Just picking for the best name at this point. Yeah, that's really all we can do. I might just do that as well. Wow, I have a lot of picks in this round. I mean, you guys can take my word. I don't know how good any of these guys are. So, I'll probably do that with my last pick. Because a lot of the undrafted guys might suck, and I actually want, like, players who can be good depth. Is there anybody who catches dry here? Jamon M. Montague. 57. That's like the second lowest player, I think, other than the 50. Alright, Packers are next. Is Pokemon still here? Wow, a 70 to the Colts. And the Bengals get a 64. If Pokemon does not say anything within the next, like, minute, we'll just sim. Check corner. Okie dokie. Yeah, insta cut. $28-year-old 99 X Factor with his contract due after this season, or 2274 hidden with a dirt G. You forgot to mention the 2274 is a goated name. Can't forget that. What if the two quarterbacks the Raiders draft have Star and Norris Doris as X Factor? That'd be funny. J.C. Pendleton. Oh, he's out of Kansas. 66, not bad. Saints get McElroy. Lions get Richmond. Is there anyone left on Mr. Rob's board? Right, and Doug Rich. Is he still on the board? He is. 67. The Chargers get Snell. And that brings us to the Steamers. Pepper Jack is back up. It's your pick soon. Having so few picks, it's so hard. I know. I can't imagine your pain. Send me your picks and do the trade for the Raiders with KD. Indeed. All right. With your very few 25 draft. You can build an entire football team with 25 picks. The heaviest D lineman. Okay. And thank you for reminding me you're here, noob. Who is the heaviest? Wow, these guys are all light as hell. 319. 319. Probably going to be a defensive tackle. 319. 320. All right, 320. Frank Duke is the heaviest by 1 pound, despite a three-way tie for second. I was going to say, if we had three guys all tied for the heaviest, that was going to be annoying. Do we want Frank Duke? If your name is Frank Duke, you have to be heavy. That's like kind of a goated name, even though it's basic. All right, the big boys of 57. Cougars get Angelo Riley at 69. Nice. So that brings us to the Cardinals. What does Noob want to do? Notice how we're going all defense? Well, your defense was your bigger issue than the offense last year, to be fair. And the offense improved in free agency, whereas the defense didn't, so it kind of makes sense. Who did the Chargers pick in the first round again? I totally forget. You guys picked Daniel Poe, the defensive end. Okay. Alright, so who do you want, Noob? I know you DM'd me something, so we can go through that position. Next, we need to look at those 319s. Alright, noob. Who do you want? He said he was here a minute ago. Cameron Thompson. 66. Oh god, we have like 3 of the next like 6 picks. If we can pick one player who's at least like a 68, I will be content. Okay, that we're not off to a flying start. 61 quarterback. Snowhawks get a 63. Our next pick, don't suck. 66. Okay, not as bad. Toronto. Now you have actual questions to answer of quarterback. You can just give me both of them, and I'll give you the 61 who the game just picked for me. Oh, no, it's Nick Russell. You told Pokemon to pick Nick Russell. You want Nick Russell. I'm giving you Nick Russell because you want him, and I'm getting Norris Doris. What position besides offensive line do I need? Well, now I kind of need maybe a wide receiver. Ibrahim Yarbrough. That is a goated name. He's only a 60, though. London is up. The Bulldogs get a 67. All right, last pick. Don't screw it up. We don't really need a running back. Whatever. The Jets get Samuel. When is our 6th round pick? Which is a pick I'm making, 25. Okay. All right, Cardinals are up. Yes, I have no money, but I should be able to clear some, and as long as the player you're trading me is somewhat cheap. Hold on, I want to see something real quick. Okay, my rookie reserve is bigger than my cap space amount. That explains a lot. Can I just, like, cut someone right now? Cut someone who's not good? Like, I tried to cut Jake Butt, but I can't, because we wouldn't free up that much. What about Nelson? See, I wouldn't be freeing up a whole lot. See, Ibrahim, I like the name, but your your football thing sucks. I saw the tight end message, that's why I said that. Go to wide receivers. I'll do that after this pick. Who do you want? Anyone but Claypool and Pittman are available for that last Diablo pick. Okay, I'll take a look. James LaFleur. 59. Chiefs aren't here, that's a sim. And the Bucks is also a sim. Cam Casey and Earl McQueen, quarterback. Oh, so I can take anyone for the 6th round pick? Alright, let's see. Other than Claypool and Pittman. Brian Brenner, I'll do that. Brian Brenner for the 6th? Can he play in the slot? Actually, I don't need anyone who can play in the slot. Yeah, I'll do this guy for my pick. Did we go down? We were at 94 at the beginning of the draft, and now we're 92. Ouch! Alright, Colts get Duncan McNally. The Steelers get a 71. Lamont Overton. Eagles, Meals, draft board. Who do they want? I think the next guy is still there. Yeah, his board is played out. Oh, no, he's gone. Okay, never mind. Quarterback. Is McCullough still there? Marlon McCullough. 63. Do I have another later pick next year? I do. I do. hold on. Let me show you. Toronto would be next. It looks like there's a lot of simming these next few picks other than Toronto. As a coach wanted to trade for you and Pro said no. I'm so proud. Okay, I'll do the 2 6s for Brenner. Colts get Thornton, Pats get McMillan, and the Bills get Derek Gay. Alright, Toronto's back up. After Toronto... By the way, if anyone has like a late 7 or something that they want to trade, I'm interested. So it's Toronto. Everybody else there would be a sim except for Memphis. Since you've been left out of the drafting fun, you can... Oh, I can pick? Oh, okay. Fun. Interesting. Well, I don't know how good any of these guys are, so I can't really help or hurt. Do I want to give Keaton some competition? We already have Yarborough, so why not get Scarborough? 65 overall, true competition for Keaton. I think I did pretty well there. Can I make your last pick? Yes, you can. Alright, Steamers are up. Oh, deal? Okay, cool. I must have missed that. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. So the Chargers' last pick is in the 7th round, right? Just so I know. Yeah, okay, good. That was a terrible decision on my part, but good work. Yeah. We have Yarborough and Scarborough now on your team, so congrats. Would I be dirt broke to do this? I don't think I would. Nice. Alright, let me put this in pending trades. He's 24, right? Yep, 24.76. Alright, pleasure doing business with you, good sir. So if anyone has a 7 that they don't want, I would be glad to take it for some scrub. I did not mean to do that. Kyrie got injured? Yeah, he hurt his ankle, I think. I think that's what it said. Alright, Steamers are up. This is not the pick you just got, by the way. You already had this one. He's good, but you just like draft... Well, you get an extra pick this year and next year. But you also lose a good player. Would he be my 3rd highest receiver now with Deontay Harris going? Probably. Unless I move Tyler Lockett, which might honestly be a good idea, but I enjoy the idea of having a 93 overall backup running back. You can take one of my random 7s for, like, a good player. Well, it depends on what you view as a good player. Left guard, Howell. Okay. Jeff Howell, 63. Alright, so let me just make this trade now. Let's see here. Thunderbirds. So, no, we don't want the Titans. How many 7s do you have? You have 210 and 218. We'll do 218 unless you prefer to have it than 210. I will trade you... Why is Trace McSorley so expensive? I'll do Niles Warmack. 24.68. No, I have Niles' brother. I don't want to do that. Instead of Warmack, I will do Justin Gaffney. 24.69. This is kind of a good trade. Give you Trace? I don't know if I want to. I mean, we have a new backup. Would it save a lot of money? Actually, kind of would have. Okay, I'll do it. Trace for 218. I feel like we're going to win, like, 2 games now because I'm trading Trace McSorley away. Can we confirm Trace McSorley for 218? That was a joke. Oh. I thought you were serious. Okay, I'll do that linebacker, Gaffney. Was that his name? I'll do Justin Gaffney. He's a 69 overall. He's better than whoever you would pick at 218. Just saying. If anyone wants Justin Gaffney for their 7th round pick, I'm open for business. GIMIT in full display. I know you want to do it, Nick. Do you have left outside linebacker depth? Not really. Until now. Give you Gaffney already. Nice doing business with you, sir. Hopefully there's someone with a cool name. Maybe not as good as Butt Clincher or Ass Blaster, but still pretty good. He's better. Exactly. There's probably not many 69s left. And if they do, their name is probably like John Smith or something. 71 of the Chiefs, Greg Lowry. The Bengals get Pittman. The Snowhawks get Bernard. The Saints get Gills. The Lions get Harris. Does Carolina have anybody left? I think there was one guy left on their board as of their last pick. Middle linebacker Greg Griffin. Didn't he already go? Yeah, he gone. Okay, so we'll sim Carolina's picks now. Because their board is done. Alright, the Chargers have their 7th round pick. IT said he wanted to make the last pick. So we'll sim this one, and the Chargers still have a 7. Enrique Beal. Raiders. He told me what he wanted to do. He said BPA fullback. So I guess the highest projected fullback, which would be Josh Potter. 69, nice. The Cougars get Harrison, and that will bring us to Toronto. Thunderbirds actually don't have that many picks left, believe it or not. After this, for the upcoming picks, looks like Steamers and Thunderbirds are both up soon. Is there John Smith? Let's see. We might be scrolling here for a while. Yeah, there's like 300 players still on the board. So, let's try to scroll through this quickly. If there's a name who catches your eye, you can pick him, I guess. Do we the John Smith? Can I? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, no, I can only sort by name with a fantasy draft. Why is that an option only for fantasy draft, but not like a regular draft? That's kind of dumb. Why don't they do it for both? Oh, well. Doesn't look like there's a John Smith. Ed in the chat. Alright, is there anyone else you want instead? Willie Sexton. Any relations to Colin? Well, Willie here is not very good. He's a 52. Not as bad as the center that Lucario picked in the second round, but still pretty bad. The Texans get Winner. The Snowhawks get Gerald Person. That'll bring us to the Steamers. Just got this pick from us, I guess, yeah. Anybody in specific you want, Pepper Jack? And then Toronto's up after that, and then I think we have some simming. Yeah. All those other teams are not here. He is your new backup. You gonna keep him? I'm holding you to that. You better keep Willie Saxton. Anybody you want, Pepper Jack? Look at the 319-pound defensive lineman. Okie dokie. There was one at each position, I think. Rayshawn Irving, left end. Adrian Tolbert, right end. And the defensive tackle appears to be gone. No, Jalen Carter. So it's Irving, Tolbert, or Carter. Those are the 319-pound defensive linemen. Which big boy is going to Memphis? Top projected. Well, they're all undrafted. No, Tolbert isn't. Okay. 69! And he's wearing number 69. Goat. What a goat. What an incredible pick. Number 69, wearing 69. Beautiful. Beautiful work. Alright, Toronto's up. I think this is the last pick of people here in the 6th round. And then we'll only have one more left. We're at 826 messages. We have to get to 1,000. Jalen Carmichael is a solid name. Was that one of the 319-pound guys? Jalen Carter is. Is that who you meant? Oh, no, there's actually a guy named Jalen Carmichael. Okay. He is a 58. Husker did send a board for his 2 picks. I don't know what he wanted us to do for the 7th. So I guess we'll find out. Alright, so what does Husker want me to do? He wants the top projected punter left, which there's only one. No one's picked a kicker, though, but all the punters are gone. Odd. Dustin Grant, 69. Nice. Is there anyone left on Mills' board? There actually might be. Steelers get Jones, who's a 69. Nice. Middle linebacker, Hutchinson. Danny Hutchinson, 59. Cool beans. The Colts get Mike Marks. Pokemon said he was leaving, right? I think he did. Did he say Sim? He said Sim. Yes, okay. Leon Jones. Orlando gets Ward. Alright, Memphis is next. Yeah, we'll probably get through the 7th round in like 10 minutes. Look at all these 60s. Giving you a second chance for your final pick. Oh, I get to do another one. Oh my goodness. So I get to make 2 picks in the 7th round. Oh dear. Pressure. We have to find someone whose name rhymes with Yarborough or Scarborough, just to stick with the theme. I don't think there's a word that rhymes with either of those, except for just those two. Alright, let me see if the two, if you still want another 319-pound defensive lineman, I think they're both there. Carter is, and Irving is. So everyone just wants the coolest name left. Okay. So I'll make the pick for Pepper Jack, I guess. Pressure. You know what? I'm enjoying having all these big boys. So why not add more? Do we want Carter or do we want Irving? Will Octi make the right pick? Find out now on Octagonal Force. Alright, do we want Irving or Carter? Since you already technically picked a defensive tackle, we will pick Rayshawn Irving, 61. I'm pretty sure they had him wearing 69 too. The Chiefs get Parsons. The Bengals get Thant. Dallas gets Barlow. Saints get Martin. And the Lions get Lowry. I think this is Toronto's last pick. Alright, who do you... Oh, wait, no, I get to pick. I was about to say who do you want, but I get to pick. What do I want to add to Nick's team? Do we want a quarterback? More QB controversy? This is real pressure. We will pick... I'm not going to do the special teamer. I already did one for the Thunderbirds. We'll do Demarius Stockton, 61. Alright, Chargers, IT, you are on the clock. After that, I think it would just be us. Yeah, Boomy, I think, said Sim. So I think us and the Cardinals. I think Noob is still here. Noob told me what to do. Yeah. I think I already saw who I'm going to pick with our pick. So that won't take too long. I found a name I liked. Who do you want, Crockett? Pick Bob James, yes! I was hoping someone would pick him. The man, the myth, the legend of all these cool names, we have to have all the Bob James of the world. All your picks are gone. You know how to feel. 25 picks later. Or I guess 24, because I stole your 7th. Boomy said to Sim, right? Hold on. Let me just double check. He hasn't been here for a while, so I imagine he did. Yeah, we'll just Sim it. Alright, the guy I want is still there. Good. I think he was a cornerback. Right? LaDamian Gant. 61 overall. LaDamian is a very cool name. Is he any good? He's fast. That's about it. He can run. You don't have a 7? Oh, is that it? Yeah. Unless Meals has a player left, unless the one guy left on Meals' board happens to still be available. He might be. How about as a chat, we all agree to make Mr. Irrelevant for the Bucks? Because why not? Alright, the last guy on his board is cornerback Alford. Wow. Meals pretty much got literally the perfect draft. Everybody who he wanted, he got. Alright, time to make Mr. Irrelevant for the Bucks. Who are we going to give them? Is there anyone who would be fun to give the Bucks? We could, if we don't decide anyone, we could always just have me, like, close my eyes and, like, randomly pick someone. That'd be kind of funny. Or you could give him, like, a kicker. That's one vote for defensive tackle Carter, the other 319-pound behemoth. If we want to do Carter, we can do Carter. I almost feel like we should just randomize it. I think that'd be the most fun. We can't let Carter go. Well, maybe you can sign him, and then you'll have all the 319-pound big boys. Is there a Brett Barrett in there? Okay, how about this? Once I see someone says pineapple in the chat, I'll stop scrolling and pick whoever it's on. I think that would be probably the most fun way we could do this. So once I see pineapple, I'm picking someone. Unless nobody says pineapple, then we'll be scrolling forever. Pineapple. I think we picked Corey McLean. I think that was the name. I think he was a running back. Can I confirm? Is that who it was? What if he has, like, hidden dev? He's a 60. Okay, he's not any good. Alright, so we'll go through all the drafts. I can't make, like, the few small trades now because it won't let me, but I can do that off camera before the roster video. So I guess after we go through the drafts, I guess that will do it. Does Asplaster have hidden? Okay, good. I was going to be sad if he didn't. Oh yeah, the Caps don't have any picks. When do we see the preseason free agency and the undrafted free agents? I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. And I'll probably, if preseason free agency lasts a couple days, because there's going to be a lot of good players. And we can't get any of them because we're dirt broke. Any other top picks who we might not know their devs? Sutton had normal, we know that. I don't know if the Eagles had any hiddens, but they still had a bunch of good value picks. Does Ziggity have hidden? Good. We need the Mississippi Valley State legend to have hidden. I think 3 of the 4 defensive linemen need to be cut. Bradshaw had to have had hidden. Yeah. I want to see his ratings. Sheesh. He's pretty good. 76 speed. He's no big tuna, but he's close. Did Blythe have a dev? Does not. Okay, so that's not a great pick for the top 10. I mean, 73 isn't terrible. I wouldn't say it's great either. I imagine Butt Clincher had to have had hidden. Oh, he only had normal. Still an 85. 99 strength. 99 awareness. One of the best drafts for the picks you had. Yeah, you guys did quite well. Did Haggins have hidden? The Texans had a pretty good draft. He did. Here are all of Toronto's picks. There's a lot of them. How many total did they end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 13, 15, 20, 24. 24 picks. That's a big number. Grubbs had to have had hidden. Wow, he didn't? That surprises me. I thought he would have had hidden. Okay, so I guess that will do it. Another draft in the books. Butt clincher couldn't have gone to Harvard. Is TCU a smart school? I don't know. Maybe. But I guess that will end the stream. We did not reach 1,000 messages. I am sad. But thank you all for making this another great draft. Preseason free agency will start tomorrow. It'll probably end Wednesday. Then I'll allow for cuts. So I think the season's probably going to start like this weekend. And then I'm going to try to go through the next 2 seasons fairly quick. I don't think we have to end OFL 21 exactly when Madden 22 comes out. But I'd prefer to have it end within like a few weeks. Can you cut the bottom? I'll make sure to write those in cuts. I'll do all the roster moves, I guess, right before I do the roster video. But yeah, that'll do it. Peace out.